Hello and welcome to the News by Standards. A pub stripped of its licence for opening during coronavirus lockdown has lost a 2-year legal battle. Paul Henderson repeatedly opened the Porky Pint in Billingham in protest against COVID-19 restrictions. Stockton Council revoked his licence to serve alcohol, and now the High Court has upheld that decision. Mr Henderson, who has been ordered to pay almost £11,000 in costs, has been approached for comment by the local Democracy Reporting Service. In a court's judgment, Mr Justice Fordham, sitting at the High Court in Leeds, said complaints had been made to the council about a lack of COVID-19 control measures at the pub when Stockton was in Tier 2 restrictions, with indoor meetings of 2 or more people banned except for wedding receptions of up to 15 people. The Porky Pint hosted a wedding reception with 30 guests on the 30th of October 2020, the judgment said. It was also open as a pub days after more COVID-19 regulations required pubs to close and banned on-premises food and drink sales in November 2020, the court heard. A licensing officer walked in and was asked if he wanted a drink, and people were seen drinking, hot food being served, and a TV showing sport. Mr Henderson told police he was not required to close the premises and felt social distancing and track and trace were a breach of his human rights, the judge said. Days later, the pub was operating again, with 5 drinkers removed by police officers. Mr Henderson told officers he did not believe in coronavirus, the court heard. He advertised the reopening of the pub on Twitter despite a prohibition notice in January 2021. He told a licensing officer he did not believe official statistics and had views on the government's honesty and the validity of the pandemic, the court was told. The council's licensing committee received more than 40 representations from residents and others supporting Mr Henderson, including praise for him and the valued pub. But the licensing panel found extremely serious breaches given the thousands of lives lost in the pandemic and revoked his licence. Mr Henderson lost a previous appeal at Teesside Magistrates Court.